So Fair Foods was inspired by what we considered to be the world's greatest challenge, that of sustainably nourishing the world's rapidly growing population. So Tim and I sort of fundamentally believe that business can and should be used as a positive force for good, and we identified the food system as an area that needed some really powerful forces for good. We identified that underpinning all of these problems is the world's rapidly growing population and just the immense challenge of feeding 7.5 billion mouths and the world's seemingly insatiable demand for meat protein. So we began to realize that in order to meet this challenge of sustainably nourishing the world's soon-to-be 11 billion mouths, we're going to have to look to the plant kingdom in order to find alternative, more sustainable sources of protein. So in doing so, it wasn't long before we stumbled across the hemp plant and its resultant hemp seeds, an ancient grain that has been consumed and cultivated for millennia. At 33% highly bioavailable and effortlessly digestible protein, it's well and truly one of the best yet least recognized sources of plant protein. So we began working with farmers throughout Tasmania, which was actually the first Australian state to liberalise hemp farming legislation, in order to develop a local supply chain of hemp seeds, which we would then leverage into a range of value-added food and drinks. Basically, the brand centers around this live more slogan and philosophy of getting more years out of your life and more life out of your years. So part of that is our association with sustainable action sports, so the surfing, the snowboarding, the mountain biking, climbing and hiking of the world. But it's also about empowering and telling the stories of the people that are working on solving some of these really complex problems that exist, not only within the food system, but sort of society at large. So we really see the Fair brand as a platform and a vessel for affecting and positively influencing culture through the telling of empowering and inspiring stories.